Today, I'm going to be going over the new best way to run the Cal offense in College Ball 27. If you guys have seen my channel, you've seen that I mostly run Cal offense, and I made some videos on it. Currently a top 20 ranked player in the world, and I want to go over how you actually run my offense. So yeah, we'll hop right into it. All right, let's get started. So I like to start in the pistol deuce close formation. As you can see on the bottom here where it says packages, you're going to move your right stick to the left twice, put it on Miami Special. You're going to go over to this right side receiver after you hit triangle to pull up your substitutions. You go over to the right side receiver and you sub him. Make a substitution on that. Now, first play I like to run, halfback dive. Easily one of my favorite plays in the entire game. Realistically, I like to run this to start the game, and because I'm in Cal, right? And Cal is a notorious passing playbook, so if you can immediately establish the run, you become a dual threat with a playbook that's already super good at passing. You can also run the ball. So that's how I like to run this. Also, you could really just keep running this. If your opponent comes out in a 3 down or even a 4 down and they're not stunting properly, you could hold square and run tempo and just keep running this until they stop it. So I like to usually just continue running this play until they stop it for easy gains. This obviously still works post-patch, which is why I'm going over it, because downhill runs will still work post-patch pretty well compared to some of the other runs that were patched, right? So if you guys want to learn more pro tips and other setups outside of what I'm giving you in this video, any audibles, coaching adjustments, anything like that, that's all going to be in my ebook. That's just $5 a month, link to the description. I'm a top 20 ranked player. Anywhere else, you're going to be charged $25 or more for that. It's just $5 a month here. But let's hop into the next setup. So what makes this so lethal? You've established a run game out of pistol, right? That's your first thing you're doing when you start the game. Now, you're going to come over to your gun formations. Let's say you want to run bunch strong nasty, right? You're going to use your right stick and move it down once. Now in the bottom right, you can see it says pistol deuce close. That's the shift. So we're going to come out in pistol deuce close. And you'll see here in just a moment, I'm going to show you, we come out in pistol deuce close, as you can see. So my opponent, all he knows is that we're in pistol deuce close. And you've been running halfback dive. Now he's playing the run. Well, now you can shift, and boom, you're in a passing formation. So this is one of my favorite setups that I've given out on this channel before in the play dagger and bunch strong nasty in the Cal playbook. So you could set this up. You're going to cross your slot receiver, drag your outside bunch receiver, and flat your running back. So now you just went from pistol after running the ball a bunch to start the game to immediately over to bunch. And now you can snap the ball and absolutely dot up pretty much any coverage because you're in bunch. So you can audible over and say you want to set up a one-play touchdown. This is another one I've given out on this channel before, but you could absolutely set this up right here. And obviously it's practice mode, so I'm not going to get a lot of time, but the one-play touchdown will be there. Yeah, I mean, say they're running a lot of man coverage, you could run something like this to beat man. Whatever you guys enjoy doing. Right, but you can shift out of any formation now because of the package you made when you made that change. Now you can shift. So let's say you want to run normal Y off close, another one of my favorite formations, right? We're running the play Y sail. Okay, now hold on, I forgot to put the shift on, but you'll use your right stick, move it down once. You're now on the bottom right, as you'll see, it's pistol deuce close. So Y sail is the play we're running right now in normal Y off close. As you can see, it comes out in pistol deuce close. Now you shift. And then you can snap the ball. I put my slot receiver on a drag, and you can just take your check down if he's playing conservative. If he's playing down because you've been running so much and he's playing aggressive, then you can obviously adjust. Now, if you do this a couple times and they start now adjusting to your pass plays, right? Let's say we do this. We shifted, 3 times. We've shifted to bunch, normal Y off close, whatever. And so now he no longer falls for it. Now he stops playing the run. Okay, well, from right here, even though I called the play Y sail, I can hit square to audible and call a pistol deuce close audible, and nobody moves. And now you can get right back to halfback dive. So you can be your opponent will never know what you're doing. Your formation will always be pistol deuce close, but you could either do this, boom, now I'm in halfback dive, run the ball. Okay, now I just got a big run. he's going to play a more aggressive right. Now I shift, and you can snap the ball. You're a complete dual threat, able to run anything out of this now from this point. So, again, this is going to be a complete game changer to the Cal offense, which is already a very good passing playbook with a ton of meta formations, but now you can do even more with it. I mean, there's so many formations and plays in this playbook that are elite that you could shift to any of them. You could shift to any of them. Even if you want to shift all the way from a halfback dive to verticals, let's say, right? Say we want to shift all the way over to verticals. So, as you can see, we're in pistol, Deuce close, hit X, and now we're shifted. And we're in a completely different look, going from halfback dive to a verticals concept. So, that's how you would run that. There you guys go. This is more of a breakdown on how you can run the Cal offensive playbook. Again, if you guys want more of my route combos, audibles, adjustments, things that I do in the Cal playbook, and how you can utilize the shift even more, that breakdown is in my ebook. Again, $5 a month. I'm a top 20 ranked player in the world running this. I run exclusively this. If you guys are new, I also stream here on YouTube every single day, so subscribe, turn on the bell, and I can't wait to see you guys there. Peace.